Hey everybody, Sean here again. Sorry it's taken a couple days to get these, but just had a lot going on lately. Ed sent me a few of these peppers that he's come up with. He's calling them the Savannah 7 pod because he's from Savannah, Georgia. I believe they're a mix between a yellow 7 pod and a Naga Morich. He sent me both different types. The first one, which is the one I'm going to be trying, is the what he's calling the round phenotype. About golf ball size, but this one's quite a bit bigger, so I'm going to end up eating a piece of it. Then the other one, I can't remember what he's calling it. I don't know if he's calling it the pointy phenotype, the long phenotype. I can't remember, but um, I might possibly do this one on a different video. But the round phenotype. Oh, and he also sent me 2 chocolate boots. But I've done that on. Well, I know what they taste like. Everybody knows what they taste like pretty much. So I'm not really going to do that one. Um, so the round one. And I'm not going to lie. Ed's got me a little nervous about this one. I'm not. Anybody that's seen me eat a pepper before, I don't do whole peppers. Just not my thing. Sauce is my thing. But peppers, well, you know, just not much for eating them raw. It's hard to swallow. This bigger one seems like it's got a little bit thinner of a skin. I can already smell it. It's got a good amount of seeds. Smells, well, pretty fruity. Not too dissimilar from a, if anybody's familiar with a Trinidad Scorpion Cardi, kind of similar to that. You can definitely smell the yellow 7. You can smell that more than the Naga in it. The placenta in these things is ridiculous. I don't know if you can see if you can get a close up right here. Let me try to spread it a little bit more. This stuff, this white stuff right there, for anybody that doesn't know about peppers, that's the placenta. It's the actual hottest part of the pepper. The seeds are not the hottest part of the pepper. They do have some heat to them, but it's the white stuff, the placenta, that's the hottest part. And this thing's packed full of it. So, and again, I only do pieces, just like Mike does, or Beagle Storm. So I'll do a piece, pull the seeds out. Actually, let me pull a piece with the placenta. Now, a lot of people may make fun of someone eating something this size, but anybody that knows peppers, you don't need to eat the whole thing to be able to get the heat. I'll be able to set my mouth on fire just with this. If it's not that entirely hot, or if I can do more, then I'll eat more. But I also have stomach issues, so that's another reason why I don't eat a lot of peppers. So let me give it a try. Again, the smell's really good, so I hope it tastes as good as the smell. So. Wow, heat immediately. As soon as it touched my tongue, on fire. You can definitely taste the yellow 7 in it. This one's coming coming forward. Top of the mouth. Probably gonna get hiccups in a second. Yeah, here they come. I hate the hiccups. Back of the throat. This one sets the whole mouth on fire. If the camera's shaking, it's my wife. It's my wife. Definitely, definitely pretty damn hot. The taste is really, at first you get it. Afterwards, the taste goes away to make room for the heat. This one gets the back of the throat. Back of the throat, maybe the worst that I've had. Wow, this is definitely a ripper. At first, I was kind of wondering in his video if he was just doing that to to kind of promote his pepper. Let me tell you, he ain't promoting shit. It's damn hot. At first, whenever it first started out, the heat came forward, and I thought it was going to mainly just be the tongue, the roof of the mouth, but this one feels like someone took a soldering iron and is poking me in the back of the throat, back by the uvula. Whew, man. Yeah, definitely, it's getting the back of the throat the worst. Top of the mouth, not really so much. Tongue is really on fire. But yeah, the back of the tongue and the back of the throat, that's about the most I can really say. Wow. This one's damn hot, Ed. Not drooling, I'm drooling a little bit, but my nose is starting to run. Sweating, obviously. It's peaked now. It's kind of like what I've found with a lot of pepper, especially like the douglas. It hits really, really quick, and then it doesn't build as long. Whereas, like for me, the scorpions build. Oh, this is making my gums hurt a little bit. Yeah, nose is running. Yeah. I can see how he was in pain for the for eating the whole pod, but again, I don't do whole pods. I can kind of feel it going down a little bit, but again, I didn't have that big of a piece. But I did have a good, it was mostly placenta, so here comes the drool. And what sucks is whenever you got a lot of drool, you got to swallow the drool, and when you swallow, the back of the throat hurts. I haven't learned how to edit videos yet, so I'm not going to do a before and after, like a come back, 5-10 minutes later thing, so that's why this one's going to be a couple minutes longer. I doubt that long. Yeah, this one will, if you eat a whole pod, you'll definitely have a hot pooper. Whew, man. This one will make a killer sauce. Now with the Naga that I believe he said it was crossed with, I don't really get that so much. Maybe just a hint. I mean, for anybody that's familiar with it, maybe just a hint. But the color, it's not a dark red, and I think I saw some traces of some yellow in there somewhere. But pretty mean looking. I mean, especially like these two right here, nice and bumpy. Looks kind of like more like almost like a brain strain maybe, which is another 7-pod type. And then I did take wasn't gonna say this, but I did take a bite of one of the longer, pointier ones, and I'll talk it over with Ed. But these taste pretty similar to a Naga. I mean, almost identical. Maybe a little bit more citrusy, but not quite so much. So, I think he's getting ready to do that one on video here pretty soon. So, Mike, aka Big Storm, if you're getting ready to do these soon, you're in for a treat, buddy. By the heat's going down, drool's backing up a little bit, or backing off a little bit. I still got a little bit of an aftertaste on this one, a little bit more so than others. I don't know if it's just because I ate or beforehand. I washed with, or what they call washing your palate with water, but I could still taste a little bit. And a lot of the other peppers, I don't really taste it for too much longer until the heat hits, especially with ones that's hot. But other than that, damn hot pepperhead, you'll like it. Anybody that grows it, you'll love it. I hope it grows true, because this is something I definitely like to keep. And I think he said this is only an F2, so I believe another 5 to 7-ish more years before it's really stable. So hopefully it'll stabilize. Other than that, hope you enjoyed, and someone hit up Nagacanario, try to get some of these seeds.